Hi, Glenn Phillips here with Beach Homes Realty and beach-homes.com. So are you a beach home buyer or seller? Do you understand negotiations? It's something I think a lot of people kind of forget about, or they lean on their agent, or their agent may not understand. So I want to give you some tips about this because there's some things that are a little different sometimes in dealing with beach real estate. First thing though is I hear sometimes people are offended by a very low offer. I want to tell you what you should really be offended by. No offer. Because at least someone's made an attempt. No offer should be very discouraging compared to a low offer or a bad offer. Part of negotiation is to take a low offer and see that you can leverage it, move it, encourage it to get a transaction. So one of the things you should always be sure is when there's an offer, counter offer. Always counter offer and keep the ball in play, so to speak. Let that person who made an offer you didn't like, leave it up to them to keep the negotiation going because you're going to keep it going. Otherwise, getting your feelings hurt, making it personal, you've taken a real offer, even if it's disappointing, and turned it into no offer yourself. So to do this, one of the things you need to do is when you look at the offer is don't get stuck on single points. I see people get stuck on just the agent commission or the sale price. It's the whole package of many points that gives a comprehensive deal. For instance, agent commission is a very hot topic right now. I'm not paying any agent commission. Well, what if you could get a lot more money for your house than the commission cost? Might be a good deal. Maybe you can't. Maybe the commission's not realistic for what the effort's being forward. Seller compensation, money you as a seller give to the other party, the buyer, to help deal with maybe agent commission or closing cost to offset that. Closing costs themselves, those are sometimes split, but that's negotiable. You can cover a lot of closing costs, all the closing costs, ask the other party to do so. I had a transaction where it was a condominium and the lady selling it wanted to have the highest price for her condominium in that whole community. I don't know why. She's moving, she's leaving. It didn't make sense, so we raised the price but then had her pay all the closing costs. It was the same amount of money for us, so we were happy. She got the number that made her feel good. She was happy. So you can think about those things. Also, be sure to think about the personal property that's involved. Whether it's boat, furniture, jet skis, other toys that we have when we're at the beach. Those are things that maybe you want to be sure to exclude to make negotiations simpler, or maybe you want to throw that in as a bonus. If we get an offer at this price, we'll include X, Y, or Z of some of the personal property. Many times a beach home may have been decorated especially for the beach, and it's not things you'd necessarily move to another part of the country for a mountain home or a lake home or just a home in town. So it's designed to stay, and that can be included. But it can also make negotiation a little bit fuzzy about what are we getting. It's not that different than when you're trading in your car. What's the sale price versus the trade-in? It's about the whole deal. One thing that's interesting about selling a beach home though is someone brings you and says it's a cash offer. Well, you know what? Even if you buy for somebody who's got a mortgage, you're going to get cash from the bank. You're getting cash either way. Cash only really simply means that there's less closing risk than someone who has made an offer contingent on lender approval for their mortgage. That's about the only thing. So there's some security to it, but at the end of the day, you're going to get cash. And one thing that is very common in beach real estate is that over half the transactions are cash deals. But this tends to be more because the buyer is affluent, and many people buying a beach home, even if they're getting a loan, are more likely to get approved for those. They tend to be able to afford a discretionary home. When you're doing negotiation, also restructure the offer. Like I mentioned about doing the price up or down. Take things that you could do and see if you can swap those in to please the other party. Don't just get stuck on it's all a battle about price. And to my last point, be creative. By creative, I've done things where we've given somebody more time in the property to move because they needed it, and that gave us some leverage on price. We've done things where we closed really fast because they were in a hurry, and we got a better price when we were buying. Both of those where we were buying. We did selling where we do certain concessions. Nothing's beyond being creative if you just do it clear, transparent, legal, moral, ethical. Heck, the first house I bought, I got the riding lawnmower, the washer, the dryer, and the dog. So just about anything can be negotiated. I hope this has been helpful. Be sure and visit us at beach-homes.com. The agents on the website are expert agents in their markets, plus we have others in other states across the country. They can help you understand how to get your home sold at the beach as well as negotiate. And whether you're wanting to buy another beach home or you're visiting us, you're watching this video because you're about to buy your first beach home, we have over 100,000 beach properties listed right now at beach-homes.com. So take a look, find your next dream home, give us a call or drop us a line. Thank you and have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out beach-homes.com.